Hello and welcome to another episode of Level Up Innovative Stimulation in Matthews Summer Camp 2026 Week 3 Chopping Block and Nexus Team Tournament Award Show. So this week was very hot, but we did get to go swimming. That was awesome. We also had some burgers. That was also amazing. Very tasty. So this week we learned about floor plans, roofs that you can remove and reattach so you can see down in the lower levels, and then also custom base plates because everyone loves a base plate that is, custom and shows a lot of different textures and colors and that kind of thing. Just like this boss fight our counselors built for us. Pretty awesome. And so we challenged the campers to build a dungeon using all those 3 different techniques. But their dungeons had to have at least 2 floors. And then it was a plus if they made their doorways 8 studs wide so that they can connect to this dungeon, kind of like their dungeon precedes it, and then they go into the boss fight. So if they had 8 stud wide doors, they got a bonus for that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right into the models, starting with Triangle Team 1. Alrighty, these are Triangle are the 3rd graders and below. And let's see what's inside of here. Okay, that came off kind of easy. Got back together. And so first off, we have the first floor where they have a person with no hands, and they are standing on a bed, and I guess it's a bed, but it may drop down below. Does it? No? We gotta make her drop down. And then she drops down into her kitchen. Oh, that's cool. And then over here, we have another person who's just, a skeleton in the corner hanging out and some spiders. So it's almost like it's a spooky roommate house or something. Maybe 2 roommates that live in a spooky dungeon. Okay, interesting. It's a cool mechanism, though, for the bed to fall down into the floor below. Kind of clever. And then lastly, we've got this other piece over here. And it's like a jail, so maybe they have their own jail too. Maybe these people actually run a dungeon, and this is where they eat. And all right, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Triangle Team 1. All right, next we have Triangle Team 2. Not much to remove, but we can see everything inside. Got a bunch of spider webs and it's like spikes sticking up. We've got some pumpkin man up here. We've also got a lot of different things that shoot. Need to take those back from the kids because they're not supposed to have them. But thank you, Triangle Team 2. Yeah, so this week they started doing custom base plates, and it can be a little bit more difficult for kids who are new to it, which is why you've got a lot of them have some kind of shaky bases. But this is Triangle Team 3. Let's look in here. Got some treasure, and I guess some things that come from the ceiling right there. They don't really allow them to have parts that shoot, so I don't want anybody's eye to get, damaged, as Lego tells us. And then this roof doesn't really come off, but still we can see another little thing right here and a doorway right there. Okay, so the door doesn't really match ours, but so cool. Thank you, Team 3. Oh, this is also Team 3. They're all Team 3. Okay, yes, I've been informed this is also Team 3. I mean, if we take this barrier down, you can connect it right here. So there we go. Cool. All right. And now they can go from here. Well, I guess this is where they put the treasure at, or maybe just more torture. Who knows? All right, awesome. That's a bonus for team 3. All right, next we have team 4. And we have a 2-part dungeon. It's got a, what is that? A royal guard. I don't know what those guys are called. As a guard, you know, Darth Vader and whatnot. It's personal guard people. Pretty cool. And we've also got Ramadan here. Put that guy back in there. All right, and then around here, this one almost matches on the side. See that right there? Almost, not quite. But on this one is too big. All right, thank you, Triangle Team 4. Okay, next up is Triangle Team 5. And again, we really don't have much to take off to look in. We can sort of just see from the top. I do like the colors on this. And this monster looks pretty cool too. And it looks like it's actual skeleton adventurers who are, I guess, trying to get the treasure and get through. Or is this guy right here? Who knows? Maybe he's just watching it from up there. But yeah, it looks like this one did it correctly. We have an 8 stud opening right there. That one connects. Also, I think it connects on this side too. So double interchangeable. Get a better view of that right there. And then also we can go right here. So yeah, that's actually pretty good because they can connect on many more sides. And I guess this one has to be like out that way. So kind of like this right there. And then right there. You can do right there. Kind of like that. A bit wonky, but still, yeah, that's a bonus. Thank you, Team 5. Okay, this is Triangle Team 6. It's a lot. You have to have a tray for it. We're gonna try to dig through and see what's going on here. Got a lot of little ships and other things and horses. And there's a dungeon in here somewhere. This is a bunch of rockets. I guess someone literally loves rockets. I mean, July 4th is coming up, so still. But I mean, I guess maybe it's a dungeon that collapsed or something. Dungeon Master decided this was not going to be good anymore, so that's why all the rockets are in there, is to, you know, get rid of it. All right, thank you, Team 6. This is actually kind of cool, though. Interesting. Okay, next up is Triangle Team 7. And we have almost a little game board. I guess this guy at the end of it gives you some wisdom or something. If you get through his perilous dungeon, he gives you his prize pig that he, I guess, charges. Maybe he fills it up with water. So yeah, it's just like it can't get away. Maybe it's a pet pig. Maybe it's his like water gun. When he gets inside, he comes along and just gets him. That he drowns. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Team 7. Gives him the water treatment. All right. Next up, it's Triangle Team 8. Last team, and it's a 3-parter. We have 2 with no roofs and another with a roof, but they are big bricks. Got some doorways on there, 4 studs wide. Yeah, look at that. We have some gold in there and some jewels and other stuff, and a bed, you know, because dungeons are so inviting. They want you to, you know, come inside, have a sleep, you know, like luxury hotels. All right, thank you, Triangle Team 8. All right, so now we're gonna get down to the winners replacement. So these are the placing. This is the placement for the triangle teams in Brickcraft. In 8th, team 6th. In 7th, team 7. In 6th, team 2. In 5th, team 5. In 4th, team 8. In 3rd, team 3. And in 2nd, team 4. And in 1st is team 1. Congratulations, Triangle Team 1. You are the winner for this week. Even though your doorways didn't quite match, well, this one does right here. No, not quite. Still, it was imaginative. You had roofs that came off, and your base plates were custom. But yeah, also it's really good narrative going on inside. But all right, congratulations, Team 1. All right, let's go ahead and get into the hexagon teams. A very large and heavy model here. Try our best not to mess it up. That's a lot of studs on there. That's a lot of studs on there too. That's going to be a lot of work for our mods. All right, look at that first one. It's a lava pit. And then this one, we have a helicopter pad right there. What's that say on there? Can't read that. Oh, hi. All right, cool. I've been informed it says hi. Another one. Let's go below. Person in here watching TV. No dungeons were that inviting. This is just a bid. I guess it's just a pit of bones. This guy is calling in the cavalry. All right. Thank you, Hexagon Team 1. That was a lot of studs. Let's get Hexagon Team 2 in here. All right, we've got Hexagon Team 2. Also a lot of studs. Yeah. The mods, thank you for that. We have a trap right here. You pull these out, and then the chest falls down. Let's go below to see what happened to it. And it's a monster down here. So you try to get the treasure. Floor drops in, and you have to have lunch with this person. All right, and then we have a spike pit right here. Always a good addition to any dungeon. You need to have a guy fall on those things. Make sure they can't get to that treasure, of course. And this is also, what is it, more lava coming down here? That's actually a really cool effect. I like that. I guess this comes off. Maybe not. But if it did, it actually would connect to this one right here. If we like take that off, we can kind of connect to it. But it's in the wrong position to connect to it. So almost, if this one came off, it would have connected. All right, thank you, Team 2. Really good model. All right, next up is Hexagon Team 3. We have a person up top here, first off, and he's, I guess, staring at a person's head in there. Then below that is a level of a jail cell. Good colors on there. And there's bread in the jail cell. Are they imprisoning bread, or are they like protecting the bread? What's going on there? And you have this person, and I don't know how they got down here. I mean, probably use this, but the stairway goes to nowhere. So, and look below it, and there's another jail with bread beside it. Like, is this a bread jail? Is it sentient bread, or are you trying to protect this bread using jail cells? And wait a second. So if this is a jail cell or it is protecting its bread, what does this person do? Does this person like take the bread away? Is that what he was doing? And why is this guy just casually walking downstairs when a guy is up on his roof in handcuffs? Okay, thank you, Team 3. But a good model should make you ask questions. All right, first up top, there is a person doing something. Maybe it's target practice against this wall that's alive. Yeah, that's a good roof coming off right there. And you have a floor of fire that really can't fit anybody inside of it, so I guess it's going to trap him there. Next below that, you have this guy going to get himself some treasure. He's a robot, so I don't know what he needs that for. A golden statue. Somebody has taken all my treasure chests away. And oh cool, there's a trap door right there that goes down. And then below there's already somebody trapped in there, so that's, yeah, cool. Why aren't these skeletons headless? Do we not have skeleton heads? They could have used white. Oh, no, or cylinders. That would have been cool. All right. Next is Hexagon Team 5. Team 5. All right, so we have a roof. We have another level with a collection of toys. This looks like a bedroom you would see for a gamer. And then below that, there's an actual bedroom. It looks like the trend carries on below there. And then below that, there is a bathroom with some bathroom mats. That's interesting. Okay. It's more like a house, but still, it's interesting. All right, thank you, Team 5. Next up is Team 6. Alrighty, let's. Sometimes I'll skip the whole doorway thing because we obviously don't have isn't wide enough. Kind of like this one right here, they won't really fit on there. But we have a person in a room with some stuff. It's lava. We also have another room with spiders. Supposed to go right there or something. That's how it goes. But these don't really match up to each other though. Not quite. Alright, thank you, Team 6. Next is Team 7. Hexagon Team 7. Nice colors on this. Cool little monster right there. A little opening right there. Go ahead and see. Comes off. And then there's like a lava geyser coming up. This is the one we had a hard time taking off earlier. Because too many jumpers. Side of here, you have a den of spiders. Yeah, really nice colors though. Thing about the this technique to remove roofs and second stories, if you use too many of these studs on the outside, it won't come off easy. Why we have the ratio. All right, thank you, Team 7. And finally, we have Hexagon Team 8. I love this little flower bouquet right here, or these flower plant. That's really nice touch. Gives it more color. And then we go below, and we have some guy walking through lava, and a little monster on the side. I guess it's floating. That's a cool effect. Skeletons. Then we have the maze of despair. I guess this is. You have to squeeze through the openings right there. Or light that way. There's snakes and all kinds of other stuff. And then we finally have the treasure room. And this guy is getting eyeballs thrown at him. Or I guess what they call ghosties. All right, that's really good. The roof comes off just easily, and the colors are very well done. All right, thank you, Team 8. All right, now for the placement for Hexagon, Brickcraft. And in 8th place, Team 1. 7th place, Team 5. 6th place, Team 7. 5th place, Team 3. 3rd place, Team 4. 2nd place, Team 2. And in 1st place, Team 8. Let's see their model again. This model, I really liked how each floor told a story. And that's what you want to see with any model, is that you want to see a narrative going on. Beyond all the requirements, you need to make sure, even though it didn't match up with this right here, still, it's the best composition. It didn't need the bonus from the opening matching, and the roofs come off very easy. And these are good custom base plates. And it has a good floor plan. All right. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Hexagon Team 8. Let's go ahead and fan these out so we can see this stuff. That one didn't come off so easy, but ooh. Oh yeah, also each team member was supposed to design a section of the dungeon. So yeah. All right, cool. Now let's go ahead and get down to the teams winning for the week, starting with Triangle. All right, in 8th place, Triangle Team 2, Monkey Team. In 7th place, Triangle Team 3, Team Dark. In 6th place, Triangle Team 7, Mario Kart Masters. In 5th place, Triangle Team 5, Shatter Shinobis. In 4th place, Triangle Team 6, Team Mario Kart. In 3rd place, Triangle Team 1, The Play. In 2nd place, Triangle Team 4, Team Mario Brothers. And in 1st place, Triangle Team 8, Team Flash. Congratulations, Triangle 8, Team Flash. They actually had a big enough lead in the other competitions that even though they didn't win the model, they still were able to pull it out. So congratulations, let's give them a hand. All right, now we come to the Hexagon teams. In 8th place, Hexagon Team 5, IDK. In 7th place, Hexagon Team 3, I Want Dino Nuggies. In 6th place, Hexagon Team 6, The Three Musketeers. In 5th place, Triangle Team 1, LaMelo Ball. In 4th place, Hexagon Team 7, The Random Dudes Return. Are back. In the whole name is in 3rd place, Hexagon Team 4, I Don't Care. And I'm sorry about the interruptions. I'm also reading this from my phone, which is hooked up to the ring. So there you go. In 3rd place, Triangle Team 4, I Don't Care. And there was a 2-point difference between 2nd and 1st. 2 points. In 2nd place, we've got Hexagon Team 8. This team name is Cursed. Is that what it is? Weird. And in 1st place, it's Hexagon Team 2, Uno Momento. Yeah, they had... You guys, Team 8 got very close, but Yeah, we're just 2 points off this time. But congratulations, Hexagon Team 2, for winning this week. All right, and then let's see, for the Prodigy this week, we've got Austin Davis. Sorry, Austin, he won for Prodigy competition. And then also for the Counselor of the Week, I want to reiterate, for the Counselor of the Week, we choose them based on, are they asking what they can do? Are they trying to ask questions about how to do stuff? And generally interested in learning about things and willingness to really get in there and do their best. So a lot of them did this, but we had to only choose one. So the winner this week for the mod of the week is Brooklyn. Brooklyn, you are the mod of the week. Congratulations. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for watching if you did, if you didn't, and shame on you, and you should be watching live next time. But anyway, thank you from all of us here at Level Up. Your producer today was Mr. J. Your assistants were Samantha, Lauren, and Christian. And this was filmed from a live studio audience. All right, we're going to sign off now. And remember, do your best, never give up, and keep on leveling up. Bye-bye.